Ukraine. Today we will be talking about beetles. This channel devoted to entomology, insects, and different aspects of science about insects. And today we will be talking about weevils, about beetles belonging to the family CURCULIonidae. And these are special place. These are acorns from oak tree. I collected several acorns from oak tree, and some weevils are living inside these acorns. While they are living here, how it's recognizable? If you collect freshly fallen acorns, acorn looks like that. Very fresh and very tough. Sometimes even green. But some acorns becoming brownish. Brown colored, part green, part colored, and sometimes with a hollow, with the cavity inside. And you see, nearby, you can recognize larva. Larva came out from this cavity, from this emergence hole. And this is a larva of weevil. Let's show it in larger magnification. Yes, this is a larva of a beetle. And this is acorn beetle. Acorn beetle. Larva is very active. Why? Larva is outside of acorn because she squeezed from and emerged from acorn. She has head and no legs. No, it's just segmented body. So she's using her segmented body. And moving very actively because she needs to find a perfect place and perfect and permanent place for pupation. And this is acorn weevil larva. Species name, I don't know, but genus name CURCULIO, because there are 5-6 species which can inhabit acorns in our area in Ukraine. I have collected several specimens of CURCULIO which are flying on light very actively. Some years ago I collected them on light and they flew on my balcony just before Russia-Ukrainian war, when it was possible to use light on balcony to attract insects. Now it's not possible. Now it's prohibited to make light and move outside at evening time, at night time. But you see, larva is moving very actively. Larva emerged from acorn, from cavity, usually fallen down on ground and must be going underground in the soil, where she will pupate and overwinter during the coming autumn, winter, springtime, and emerge again somewhere in summertime next season. And actually, it's quite interesting that another acorn has a very interesting structure with something inside. Everything inside is eaten. No content. It's like rotten acorn. So let's look inside what's going on inside acorn. I will open it and we can find there something else. I'm pretty sure that we can find some larvae inside this acorn, because when I open it, larvae were sitting inside. That's why I remain it and I take it off. Okay, this is already one larva. Yes, we are sitting inside. Yes, you see, not only one. Already some feces. Number 2. And larva number 3 is inside. So this acorn is infested with CURCULIO. Okay, 3 big larvae, 1 small larva. No, not yet. 5th larva, 5 larvae, 6, 6 larvae have been inside. You can recognize some of them were active, trying to escape. All these larvae have been inside ACORN. Empty one, and they belong to genus CURCULIO, family Curculionidae. You can watch, and you can see big larvae. One most active just escaped. Brown head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One just maybe died. Very small one. Maybe we had strong competition for food, because everything have been eaten. Practically no food. Only small larvae. But 2 big larvae, 3 big larvae and 3 small. Yes, they developed very well. At least 3 pupae could be developing inside ACORN successfully. You see, very funny. We're sitting inside, one larva is making hole. After that, we're escaping outside ACORN. So we have next one. You see, we can put next one. All these larvae belonging to genus CURCULIO, ACORN weevil. And we have one ACORN as well, like this one. I will open it to see who is sitting inside next ACORN. Following one. I have scissors. We're moving. Okay. Larvae are very typical for beetles, especially for family Curculionidae, for weevils. All of them were sitting inside ACORN. And I will open next one to show you who are developing inside next ACORN. Maybe more larvae are coming. I'm taking off skin of ACORN to show who is inside. Because one. Alright, yes. You can see. This is ACORN with larvae inside. Larva is moving. This is a larva of beetle, ACORN weevil, sitting inside the cover and seed of ACORN, and something content has been eaten already. But larva just trying to escape and feeding parts of seed. I will take it off carefully. These are tiny larvae. And I will add new one from the next seed. Wait a minute, I can show you. Next larva. Quite difficult to open. ACORN is dried because it was on the ground. Infested acorns have fallen down on soil, on road, on asphalt. So far, larvae are coming out. Some of them will be likely to go underground, and big one will be able to pupate. Okay, you see biggest one, biggest larva. Biggest larva of CURCULIO. ACORN is partially eaten, but not all. Also with the hole. You see, this is a hole in the seed. So yes, we have checked 2 small acorns, seeds of oak. We found 8 larvae inside 2 acorns. Some of them very big, some are smaller. And they are moving very actively. I can show you how they do they move. Someone is coming to our stream. Write your questions in chat. We are watching for weevils, family Curculionidae. Tiny weevils of genus CURCULIO. I am studying it and I am showing it for outreach activity. I do not eat it. Because they are beetles, they have interesting parasitoids, so it's quite difficult to find parasitoids because they have hidden life cycle. So you have recognized that larva is developing inside acorn, inside the seed. Then for pupation, larva must go out. It must pupate somewhere underground. And larvae are moving very actively. When I escape through the hole, it looks like some other beetles. They are similar to some scarabid beetles because they have the same structure of larva. But these are not scarabid beetles, these are CURCULIO beetles. We were sitting and developing inside acorn. This one, and that one. We were sitting inside seed of oak. They are moving very actively. They have a size about 8 millimeters. Biggest one, not more. They must go out to pupate inside the soil, underground, somewhere in small cavity in soil. We are not able to pupate inside ACORN because this is unfavorable conditions during winter. Better conditions may be in the soil. So that's why we are escaping ACORN and pupating inside the soil. Moving very actively. Very funny. And this is just dust after eaten seed. Just rubbish. There's some feces and some rubbish after eaten ACORN. Sometimes you can collect beetle or curculio on oak tree, but quite difficult to collect them because they're very active. They're flying very well, and they're just falling down if they're disturbed. You must be very careful and observative to find beetles of genus Curculio. There are about 5-6 species living in our area, and we have different structures of mouth parts, different coloration, different size, so quite difficult to identify them. Only specialists on weevils can be precisely expert for identification of Curculio beetle. So these funny larvae of Curculio beetle developing inside acorn seeds. Okay, let's look for another beetles. I have more beetles. We are running out everywhere. I have small beetles sitting, not larvae but some adults. I have small adults sitting in these tubes. Who are these beetles? These are tiny weevils. You see very tiny weevils. Who are they? These are at least 3 or 4 species of different weevils which are developing on MALVA flowers, MALVA seeds. I have showed them in the natural conditions in one of my videos, so I decided to repeat it. Still they are living, still I can show them. And I have some in the cage, already died, so many of them. You see how many of them. These are beetles belonging to genus, different genera, at least three different genera. I cannot say immediately because I'm specialist on Hymenoptera, not on beetles. I can show you just beetles and we can talk about them. Where did I collect them? It looks like some seed beetles, but they are not seed beetles. These are weevils which are developing on seeds of MALVA flowers. MALVA flowers, these are some seeds of MALVA. Very common plant near your buildings, in your orchard, in the garden. Very nice ornamental tree. So we're sitting usually on the top of MALVA flowers. And these are different curculionidae, different weevils. So we can recognize at least two species. One species is like dark blue, and one is gray, like here. Majority of them we have dark blue coloration. Well, this is a sign of go to refuge, because I'm translating in from Ukraine, from Kyiv, and from time to time we have air alerts, go to refuge. But I don't have a refuge, I'm just making this translation from my kitchen. There is a siren outside about a possible missiles attack. Who knows, we will hope on a fortune. So sorry that beetles are dead here. So you see here species number 1. This is a blue one. We are usually sitting on flowers or flower pots already just near seeds. Flower pots or just on seeds. We are sucking the juice from stems and from flower pots. So we can damage flowers very well. So this species number 1 with gray, not here, with this one, with gray coloration, with very long mouthparts. This one, and these are gray, and very long mouthparts. And some are bigger and blue coloration, but with short mouthparts. So, but it needs to be identified carefully because we have quite similar shape and similar structures. Usually female has longer mouthparts, so these are females with very elongated nose. And this is probably male, with smaller size and small mouthparts. And this is species number 2. So we're developing inside flower pots, inside seeds of MALVA flowers. But these are not only weevils here. We have here some other beetles, some ladybugs. This is a ladybug. And also this is a leaf beetle, Phrysomelida beetle. But I have here one another species of weevils. Let's move. These are MALVA flower, MALVA seed pod. Nearby I have weevil. Be careful. This is one. You see, just be careful. I can open the space so you can recognize bigger weevil. This weevil sitting and very heavy, very interesting coloration, yellow and color and brown. I have collected this weevil on Artemisia, wormwood plant, very common plant, which is distributed everywhere in Europe and in Palearctic region. You see very nice yellow coloration, size about 1 centimeter, about 10 millimeter size, and belonging probably to genus Lixine. I guess this is Lixus. Tiny Artemisia weevil. So today we have Quercus beetle, MALVA beetle, and Artemisia beetle. Artemisia weevil. Hello, best greetings to London. Thank you for indication and feedback who is watching us. Greetings to London. Other people who is watching us, 53 people watching us in this midnight, can write also, what is your home country? We had just 5 minutes ago air alert with siren about possible air attack found of our unfriendly neighbor, because we have now hard situation with Russia-Ukraine war. But I'm translating this video from Kyiv, capital Ukraine. I'm entomologist. I'm studying insects. I'm studying Hymenoptera, but I have some insects in captivity to show you nature, to explain you about life cycle of different insects, and I am showing tiny weevils. This weevil of genus Lixus. What is your home country who is watching us? We have visitor from United Kingdom. And what else? Alpha visitor escaped maybe. What is your home country? Do you know weevils? Have you seen this type of beetles somewhere? Write in comments, write in chat. Okay, these are seed pods, flower pods. Different flower pods of Malvaceae. These are host plant of these beetles. Tiny MALVA weevils, MALVA beetles, were obviously pests of MALVA flowers, pests in your orchard. People are not answering, unfortunately. Usually we have people from different countries. Last time we had visitors from the United States, from India, from Bangladesh, from Australia as well. These are same weevils, just alive. Most important to have them alive, to give them food. That's why I'm usually giving little bit small pieces of leaves for these weevils, for all beetles, so we can feed and they will not dry, especially in summertime. So these are tiny MALVA weevils. Genus name I will write later, after identification by our expert, because I'm working in the Institute of Zoology of National Academy of Sciences, and we have entomology department where we study different groups of insects. I'm studying Hymenoptera, small parasitic wasps, but one expert is studying beetles of family Curculionidae, and some others are studying different groups of insects, including Diptera, Lepidoptera, Orthoptera, and some other groups. But these are weevils or beetles developing inside seed pods of MALVA flowers. They're very small, about 2-3 millimeter size. Smallest about 1 millimeter. Down there we can see small gray individual, and left side bigger one with blue coloration. So two different species, very common on MALVA flowers. And so far so good. We are here just dead. And I can return back to our pod with other weevils, like this one. I showed them before. Most important to close the lid to prevent their escape, because insects are small and they like to escape very quickly. And here we see ACORN, two different ACORNs, and 8 different larvae, ACORN beetles, ACORN weevils, genus CURCULIO, family Curculionidae, or weevils. They are so funny. Unfortunately, we are not able to pupate inside this cage because they need to pupate in soil. But it's possible to make artificial conditions, like small pot with soil, so we can go inside the soil, make a cavity, and we'll pupate inside the soil. We have very well developed head, and we're moving using segments of body. We don't have developed legs. We are using just segments of body. Also, sometimes we are not heavy. We can bite. Yes, because we are in a close distance between them. So we can show cannibalism. Can bite. We have very strong mandibles. We use mandibles usually to escape from the seed, to go inside the soil, and to make cavity in the soil. But in a group, it's obvious that they can damage each other. So this part of behavior, probably we can damage each other when we are sitting inside the ACORN as well, because it will be very short space inside the ACORN if many larvae sitting inside ACORN. So we have scarce food. And obviously, cannibalism, this is a way to survive for these larvae inside such kind of ACORN with not sufficient food inside. So some small larvae like this in the center can be eaten by a bigger one. The strongest will survive. Strongest will escape, will try to find a way to the soil. We are trying to move. People are not writing us feedback about what is your home country, who is watching us, what country of Jester, Alphash, best greetings to London, who just gave a message that someone is watching us from England. Chefs watching us from England. People are hesitating to write message about their home country. Мы наблюдаем за личинками жука-плодожила или желудевого долгоносика. Мы вскрыли 2 желудя, в котором находилась труха уже от съеденного желудя. И в 2 желудях находилось 8 личинок. В одном было 6 личинок, 4 очень небольшие, 2 маленькие и 2 крупные личинки в другом желуде, который был не съеден, но в котором было уже отверстие, и одна личинка вышла из желудя. Вот видите, какое отверстие делает личинка при выходе из желудя. Она протискивается, как выжимается из этого отверстия, и все остальные личинки, если они есть, тоже выходят и прячутся в почву. Они не окукливаются внутри желудя, потому что здесь мало места и сложные условия для выживания зимой. Личинки окукливаются в земле, в почве. Личинка должна выйти, прорыть тоннель в почве, сделать такую капсулу, киндер-сюрприз, и окуклиться в почве. Куколка перезимовывает, переждет осень, зиму, весну. Должна дождаться лета, где уже на следующее только лето, в начале лета, может быть даже в середине лета, выйдет взрослый жук, желудевый долгоносик или желудевый плодожел, который имеет очень характерную головотрубку, очень длинную. Имеется порядка 6-8 видов в нашей зоне, в Украине и окружающих странах. Они хорошо отличаются по строению головотрубки, по окраске, по форме тела и по опушению. По тем маленьким щетинкам, пластинкам, которые покрывают их тело. Тело жука очень красивое и интересное. Жуки часто прилетают на свет. Жук-плодожел, желудевый, CURCULIO. Род относится к семейству Curculionidae. I'm talking about these beetles, about ACORN WEEVILS, because I'm talking in Russian, in Ukrainian and in English. Davison, what is your home country? I'm talking that these weevils, these tiny larvae, just hatched from these acorns. They just squeezed from this funny exit hole. They ate everything inside the acorn. And you see small larvae just trying to find a way for pupation, because they are not pupating inside the seed of oak tree, not inside the acorn. They need to go outside of acorn seed. They need to pupate somewhere in the soil. They are pupating in the capsule inside the soil. They must find safe place like refuge in the soil. Sorry for sound. Sound was just, this was a message. Clicking, very loud clicking, which was message. But threat of missile attack just finished. Missiles and drones attack from our unfriendly neighbor, because we are now in the situation of Russia-Ukraine war, if you don't know. And I'm translating this video from Kyiv, capital of Ukraine. Leif Davison, what is your home country? You didn't write. Write in the chat. This is nice feedback to understand what is your home country. Right, I was thinking so. And what is your state or city? We had visitors from Pennsylvania, Alabama, Arizona, Texas. And what is your state or city? California, very nice. Today we have a visitor from California. My great pleasure. Maybe today was 80 degrees Fahrenheit in California, very hot. Today we had temperature maybe 28, 30 centigrade. In California, maybe over 80 Fahrenheit. So these are larvae. Funny. Larvae of curculio beetle. Okay, and finally I can show you not only beetles, as usually I'm showing for my followers. Yesterday I showed my lovely nest of my wasps. Yes, you can show this and other insects for your lizard. Finally I can show you these funny creatures. And these are funny creatures belonging to genus POLISTES, and these are paper wasps. Paper wasps! I have culture of paper wasps. They're very funny. You see, they're sitting on that cellulose plate. They're happy because they're fed, they're not hungry, and they're sitting on their natural nest. Hello, I'm fine. But my wasps are not very happy because they're inside the cage, and you see one wasp is trying to eat the larva. It's obviously because they have limited space. I dropped them just a piece of paper with honey. I can repeat it again to show you how they can eat honey. Okay, let's do it. But maybe honey is not enough for them. We need some more food. Let's do it. I will take a piece of honey, piece of paper. You can bring some honey for them. And you can watch how they are feeding honey. Okay, let's do it. So they took off larva from the cell and tried to feed on it. Now I have a piece of paper with honey. Yes, I get them. Hello, Justin. Justin is also from States, I guess, so I just forgot from what is your state, Justin. Okay, honey is honey. Very attractive for wasps. Good food for all insects. Honeybee honey. And one wasp is trying to take off larva. Maybe larva is dying. See, moving with larva. Wait. You see, keeping larva in mandibles. Yes, obviously. They ate larvae. In the situation of scarce food, we can show also cannibalism. But others are happy with honey. Justin, what is your home country? What is your state in USA? Justin. I knew one man, which was Justin, but his name was Justin Schmidt, famous scientist, famous professor in USA who studied venoms of wasps, and who published paper about quantity of different venoms of wasps, with grade of wasps venom, and he checked venoms on himself. So that's why we know a description of how different venoms of different wasps and other insects are poisonous, how people are feeding after being stung. He studied chemical structure of venoms, and also he published about his reaction on different venoms. Up where we can see male and female, they're mating near the upper edge of screen. In the center and upper edge, two different individuals, one male, one the female. Male is communicating using antenna, just moving antenna, and also moving his top of abdomen with male's genitalia. So they are mating, or at least male is trying to mate. And others are very happy about food. One male is coming just on the lid with yellow legs. This is a male. This is a male and female. So you can see how male is moving the abdomen. Male has no sting but has male genitalia, and female has sting, which is just modified ovipositor. But sting is using for self-protection, for attacks and for protection, and not used for oviposition. Egg is coming out of sting. Sting is strong ovipositor. Okay, male and female just already mated. Very nice moment. Here we have feast, very late feast or lunch for our wasps. We are feeding on honey on paper. We don't have tongue. We have very short. We have no tongue like honeybees. We have a very tiny tongue, very short. Mouth parts just for licking liquid. So that's why we are not licking nectar from their deep flowers. Only some drops of water and drops of liquid. Because their mouth parts are very short. Most important part in mouth parts were mandibles, because they use it to make paper. For the nest. Everyone is happy about food. Despite late time. But not everybody. Others are very active and moving around. But at least we attracted some of them. You can observe that some wasps are big. They are females, and smaller ones are males. And males are just walking on the top of a lid. Males we have brighter coloration. Brighter coloration, they are more yellowish. And females are just bigger size and darker size. So some honey feast is quite useful. Otherwise we will be hungry. So we gave them some food. Very good. Probably some new visitors are coming to our streams. So write in comments, what is your home country? Are you interested in insects? Or you're just surprised by this funny swarm of wasps? Wasps are not making a swarm, they're just making aggregation. Because more wasps were not depleting their colony, they are not subdividing the colony on parts. Wasps are living all together in one colony. But we have different races. We have queen, we have workers, we have drones. Now especially we have new queens, especially in late summer, beginning of autumn. And now it's beginning of autumn. So that's why we have here several queens. And we have several, or just many drones. And drones are mating with new queens. Polistes nest is not very big. You have recognized here paper comb. This paper comb is a big one. And next one is smaller one with some caps. These are cocoons. These are cocoons where sitting some larvae and some pupa before emergence. Already some new adults emerged, but some larvae they made cocoons of this white color, made special caps, special shields for self-protection, because they don't need any more food. So they are just developing and they will pupate soon and will emerge very soon in this autumn, because workers and queens must hatch this autumn. They will not survive winter time, they do not survive springtime. They must hatch now. Queens will mate with drones and will go to hibernate somewhere underground. So that's why it's expected that some new queens are coming. They will mate even just here in the same place, like we can observe on this. Here some eating food, and this is again we can observe male which is mating with female. We're in the center. Two wasps in the center were mating. You must be careful about lid to don't prevent them their escape, because they try to escape. Here in the center you can see two specimens. These are male and female, which I can show you by forceps. This is a male, this is female. They're mating. You see, male is moving the abdomen. This is female and male. Male is very active. This is copulation. This is a male. And this here is some honey. You can move the comb, you can see how we will move from one place to another place. I can show again the trick with one specimen in my hand. So you can recognize what's going on. This is a buzzing of this wasp, which is not happy and buzzing. But be careful to watch on the abdomen, so can you recognize is it a sting or is it the male genitalia? So you can say, is it a sting or male genitalia on the top of abdomen? Come on, come on, come on. Move a little bit. Ah, right, I can use the wing. Okay, what's going on the top of the body? You can recognize something on the top of the body. You can recognize that this wasp is trying to bite me. That's obviously. But also trying to sting me. But sting is trying to bite me. But not successfully. What about your abdomen? Can you show your abdomen? What's going on? Abdomen has no sting. Has two horns. Trying to sting but no sting. Because this is a male. This is a male, which is harmless. So that's why this male cannot sting me. Okay. I can put it back. So you can watch carefully and you can recognize the top of abdomen has two horns. Not one sting, but two horns. And this is a male. Okay. I will put it back. Alright, I can show you. I found how to show you. Come on. Yeah, you see. This is a male genitalia. These are male genitalia of male, or just drawn. So there is no stinger. So that's why it's not painful. I put it back to the cage. Today we had a stream about beetles and about wasps. So we cannot avoid our colony with wasps because they are so nice. They are so active, so funny. It's a great pleasure to show them live and very active. So that's why I showed not only beetles but also wasps for different audience. I hope it was funny. If someone new was coming to our stream, you can write what is your home city or what is your country, where are you watching us from. I'm translating this video from Kyiv, capital of Ukraine. Now it's midnight. We had air alert, go to shelter, be careful about missiles and drones. And yesterday we had attack. Morning time, about 6 a.m. Who knows what's going on to be this morning again. We had several explosions in different regions of city. It was harsh time. Several explosions, several damages, some casualties. Quite difficult situation. Not only in front line between Russia and Ukraine army because of this war, but also even inside the city. We had several explosions and damages in the city and around city. Let's hope this morning will be not so harsh. You can see here one male was coming with larvae inside mandibles, between mandibles, was feeding on larvae because of cannibalism. Larvae is also sweet food. Sometimes wasps in scarcity of food, we can eat some larvae, or at least we can eat larvae because we cannot feed them. So we cannot kill them, but we can eat them. We took them out of cells. Few larvae were sitting inside the cells, but adults, we have no food, no meal for larvae, so we took them off, took them out. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for your curiosity, interest to our animals, interest to our insects. I hope it was surprising and interesting to watch for the colony of wasps in captivity. It was funny to watch for some moments of life of these paper wasps of genus POLISTES. Thank you for being with us. Don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to be sponsor of my channel. You can find the bottom sponsorship in YouTube. Very easy to become sponsor of my channel. Or you can visit Patreon page for longer time sponsorship. Coral dragons, what is your home country? Yesterday we had attack of Russia on Ukraine and Kyiv. Approximately 20 drones were shot down around Kyiv. 10 missiles have been shot down as well. 10 huge missiles. So we had huge explosions with some casualties and some damages. Yeah, you see. This wasp is eating old larvae, trying to make a meal, maybe licking some liquid. Fluffy kitty, what is your home country? Fluffy kitty, what is home country? Coral. Write your feedback. You're just observing how usually wasp is preparing food for larvae, but what this larva is doing, I'm not quite sure. I'm guessing that this larva is doing meal for herself. This wasp, sorry, not this larva. Because she's cutting something inside between mandibles. She's cutting like old larvae, I guess. Maybe this is moment of cannibalism. Eating own larvae. And others are just feeding on honey. Others are very happy about honey. Maybe I need to do some more food for them. Give them more food. More honey. Not enough. Some honey and some water as well. Very important to give little bit water. Okay. I can give them water for tomorrow. Okay, we're feeding on honey. I'm trying to find a careful moment to give them a piece of paper. One nice wasp escaped, even not one, even two. So I need to show you them. So this is a good moment to show you some wasps all together. Last time I showed them two. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. I have two individuals here. This is a female and this is a male. Left side is male. Male is not stinging, but female is stinging and already stung me. So you can recognize who is who. We have different antennae. Antennae of male left side, this one, yellow, and scapus, the basement of antennae of female, this one, is dark. Male is brighter. Male is not stinging, but female is stinging. Okay, I can wait. And this is a queen, new queen and female. She's stung me a little bit, but it's possible to resist. Not so painful. This is a queen and female with dark scapus of antennae. And this is, sorry, this is a queen. She's trying to sting me, but with no success. This is a queen. This is a drone, smaller one. Drone is brighter. So you can recognize who is male, who is female. Quite difficult. Queen escaped. And I have only male here who is not stinging. This is a male. Male escaped as well. So time to catch them. Catch and return back to the cage. So females stung me, but it's not painful. At least I can resist for 5-10 minutes. Pain will be gone. So pain is lasting not more than 5-10 minutes. Because this wasp is not aggressive and not stinging very painfully. So more or less very weak venom. So but do not test it if you don't know your resistance. If you don't know how you can resist or not to the venom of wasps, and species of wasp can be very different. So especially in different areas of world. So some polistes can be very painfully stinging. So that's why be careful about wasps. Try to avoid their venom. Try to avoid their stings. Try to be careful about all wasps because they're venomous. They are stinging from time to time. Only specialists can study their behavior. Be careful about them. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Did you subscribe to my channel? Not yet? Welcome to subscribe. Welcome to my Patreon page. Welcome to be sponsor of my channel. And don't forget, stand with Ukraine, support Ukraine, help Ukraine, and Ukraine will win. Stand with Ukraine, support Ukraine, and Ukraine will win. Thank you for your interest. Thank you for curiosity. Good luck, see you soon in my new streams about insects and about entomology in Ukraine and the world. Bye bye. I need to catch 2 wasps which just escaped. Who escaped and sitting on my ceiling. I need to catch them carefully. I forgot one wasp and I'm putting it back. Second one escaped, sitting somewhere. Let's find you tomorrow morning. Not visible anywhere. Oh yes, visible. I see. Just on my lamp. Sitting on the lamp. Making a noise. Escaped again. No, making noise. Fortunately it's not Paravespida, not hornet. Easy to find, to catch POLISTES, which is not so venomous. Okay, everybody back. Thank you for interest and curiosity. See you soon on my channel. Welcome to watch my new streams. Bye bye. Best greetings from Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine. Bye bye.